What's good, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in to Full Court Entertainment Podcast. As always, it's your boy Sean Dale, GQ Tuesday. I got my main man with me, Shell, Sneaky Sam. Don't trust him. So yeah, bro, pretty much you want to just talk about how we seeing crazy scoring highs in the league. And we got people going for like 73, 80, 60, 50, 40, 63, back to back to back. It's like soon as one person score hella points, it's like everybody else in the league try to go for it too. Like that, it'd be the same night too, and then like the following day, and like it's like soon as it happened, like everybody on alert that can score, they get to going out. So you pretty much want to just ask. He was asking like, will we ever see a 82-point game? Take it.
I think we will see an 80 point, 82. I think somebody will break the Kobe record this year. I don't know, but with how people are scoring, with the spacing on the floor, I think if I had to choose a player, it might have been Luka. And another thing, Luka showed me that game against the Hawks that we probably won't see another 100 game. I think I'm not another 100 game. I think we'll never see a person drop 100 points. I know I see some people talk about, oh, we can see somebody dropping 100 points in the NBA again. I was like, I mean, Luka just really showed that Luka was efficient. It's not like he was forcing shots. He was like, I think he was like 13 for like 20 something around there. Off the top of my head, he hit like 7, 8 threes. I think I'm gonna say 7, but the game has to be close. The game was close, and he was only in 70s, and the game has to go into overtime. I feel like seeing in like regulation, I don't think so. I just don't believe we'll ever see 100 points again. But I think we will see 80 from Luka, from Devin Booker, probably even Joel. Maybe not this year, but I can see maybe in the next 2 years. Sure, I'll probably go with next year. We can see that.
Wait,
what?
Clarify for me. You saying we will not see 100-point game? Like, why are you saying we won't see it?
Bro, basically you just got the game has to be close throughout, and then you basically got to go into like double, probably triple overtime. We don't see a lot of like triple overtimes, and basically that person has to have the ball all the time throughout. Like, I just don't see somebody dropping 100 points.
So you saying it can happen if it's overtime, but you saying it won't happen if it's a regulation time.
If it's in regulation, it won't. It definitely won't happen.
Ain't overtime regulation though?
Huh?
Ain't overtime regulation though?
No, what? That's overtime.
I mean, because it's regulated time.
No, it's not though. If you work 40 hours in a shift, isn't that your regulation time throughout the week? If you go to 41 hours, that is considered overtime, right?
It's still
that's
time.
Overtime.
It's still time.
But that's overtime though. Is that not overtime?
It's overtime, brother. You got it. Go ahead. Could finish. I don't want to cut you off. I just want to clarify. So you saying it could happen if it's triple overtime, but it can't happen if it's regular 4 quarters?
No, I don't think so. I just don't think so. You basically gotta have to dominate the ball all throughout the game. Then, like, that's what's gonna have to happen. And it's rare. It's really rare that we see a 70-point game like this, that the game was close throughout. Usually when somebody drops 70 or like 60, they probably blowing them out, and then they rest through the fourth.
I mean,
or middle of the fourth. It's rare that we see it like that.
Devin Booker went crazy on the Celtics. That was one of them chances where it could have seen. They lost that game.
You think he was going to get 100 points?
I didn't say that. I said we seen where a player had, I'm just saying like he had a high caliber amount of points. That's all I'm saying. It's still on you. Go ahead. My bad.
No. I'm good. I'm good.
I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like we will see a 100-point game. I think it's definitely possible. I don't think it's that like crazy to see or do, because honestly, I think the NBA is gonna have a big change. It's gonna be a big change to like the old heads. It's maybe like a few like young people watching, but overall, I've been said this. My prediction. I said this like 4 years ago. I said they just have to extend the game and they have to extend the game and they have to cut down the amount of games in the season. It's just gonna be a numbers game. They're gonna extend each quarter to about either maybe 4 or 5 minutes, the game is going to get longer and they're going to cut the season down. So I think with that happening, we already seeing like players typically go off of crazy high numbers and the coach pulls them. I think though, because Dame Lillard already said it on the Old Man in the Three podcast with JJ now. He pretty much said, yeah, I think it's real possible to score 100 points. All you got to do is just stay in the game. It was like it was a lot of shots that popped out. It was a lot of calls I didn't get. He was like, it's real possible. So I'm not going to hold you. I really think, though, especially when you get all these players that's they talking about, oh, the 65 game rule is stupid. Boy, I just seen Ben Simmons miss 3 months and then talking about now his knee hurting. He getting paid $37 million. He should go to $40 million. I mean, I get it. Getting hurt. Y'all got 65 games. You know, it's like it's messing up y'all award, messing with y'all money. But you got to think about the fans. Y'all, a lot of y'all don't be out there. Yeah, I get it. You know, people get hurt. But a lot of y'all don't be out there. Why would the owners want to keep letting that go? Y'all want to cut the season down and keep the bag? No. Extend the quarters, cut the game down. Boom, you see 100 points. That's all it's gonna be. That's what's gonna happen. I ain't gonna hold you. I think it's a couple of people in the league that could drop 100 points. I ain't gonna hold you. I think Donovan Mitchell, honorable mention. I don't know. I think he close to maybe getting a 80, maybe a 90. I think it's possible for him. I think Luka get like 102. Joel, his bitch ass, he could get like 115. I ain't gonna hold you. If Bron was still in his youthful prime, Bron get like 98. I ain't gonna hold you. Dame get an easy 103. I ain't gonna hold somebody like a Kyrie. Kyrie could get 101 Dalmatians. Who else I think could score 100 points in the league? Like if we being legit, these guys go hoop. Basketball is played at a much faster pace. They've been playing it longer. They know their spots. It's more fouls called. More people taking the three. Players shooting efficiency has only gone up. Let me think about who else in the league to get 100 points. Because Luka, Joel, Donovan Mitchell, Book could do it. KD, if KD has some stronger ligaments, I really believe he could do it. But I ain't gonna hold you. I can't name them all off the top of my head, but I definitely think that it's hella possible, and I think we will see Wilt record get broke. Like honestly, because who was that? Phil Jackson said when he pulled somebody that was going crazy. He said it's just some records that shouldn't be broken, and he only pulled Bro out because he didn't want the Wilt record to be broke. What type of hating ass shit is that?
I don't know when he said that. I have no clue. I truly don't.
It's cool, brother. You can always Google that shit. But yeah, bro, that's what I think.
He played 45 minutes, basically the whole game. 25 for 33, 8 from 13 from the three, went 15 from 16 from the field, and he only scored 73 points. So that means if it goes into like double overtime, triple, I think it might be possible. But if we're going into regulation with a 48-minute game, I don't see it happening. But 82, that's definitely possible in regulation. That's definitely possible.
82, I mean, come on, nigga. They force-fed that ball to Kobe for 81. They force-fed the fuck out of him. Gordon Hayward intentionally was finna do a lane violation if he missed the shot so he could shoot it again. Come on now.
Kobe dropped 60?
No, that was his last game. The last game with the Lakers.
You said Gordon Hayward, so I was thinking when he dropped 60.
Yeah, with the 60. I think he dropped the 81 on.
He dropped 81 on the Raptors.
Yeah, the Raptors when old boy was there from out south, Jalen Rose.
That's what you're talking about. Like, I agree though. I think Donovan Mitchell could do it. I think Devin Booker could possibly get 80. Luka, he was the closest. He can get it off the top of my head. Kyrie. He can. And will I put my money on him? Probably not. Honestly, off the top of my head, that might be it.
You don't think Joel could do it?
Oh, forgot about Joel. Yes, Joel. He can definitely do it. Like, if that game was close against the Spurs, he probably gets 80. Not gonna lie. But Luka, that game was close throughout, and he still didn't get the 80.
Didn't Cat just have a crazy game like this too? Didn't Cat just have a crazy game like that? And this offense ain't even been.
Yeah, they force-fed him, and he was just he force-fed him, and then coach put him on the bench in the last 2 minutes. But they was force-feeding him, and he was just bricking.
He was dead. You know, when you tied in a motherfucker, it is hard. Your arms be dead shooting like that.
Can Dame get it? I wouldn't put my money on it, but I think it's a chance.
I ain't gonna hold
He's
you.
not in my top three. I'll say that.
You know what record I really think Dame, like if I had to, you know, they gonna do like a career wise bet, like for his whole career. I think Dame one of them guys that can hit 15 threes or more in the game. I think he
I
one of
can
them
agree
type of
with that.
players.
I can definitely go with that because he's definitely had. I think he's definitely had multiple games with 10 plus threes. So I'm on board with that.
Clay got the record at 14, don't he?
Who?
Clay got the record
Clay?
at 14 threes in the game.
I think so. Off the top of my head,
Mm-hmm.
I think so. But yeah, basically regulation.
Hell yeah, Clay got
Yeah.
that bitch. He got it at 14. He did it in 2018.
Damn, that was a minute ago.
It was. It don't feel like it, but I ain't gonna hold you. But he was gone for like 2 years though. So if he probably would have played a little bit more, like when his body was more youthful and not have the injuries, he probably would have broke his own record. He probably would have got the 15. I ain't gonna hold you.
There's a chance. Yeah, there's definitely a chance. I agree with that. But yeah, 100 points. Nah, I'm not going with that. I'm not going with that.
Mm-hmm.
So you alluded to it. Players are talking about the 65 game minimum. They're talking about they hate it. They saying you're basically wasted. Like I don't have a chance to make an extra 40 million, not making all NBA, potentially getting awards, MVP, et cetera, et cetera. Why are they complaining about it?
Cause they want their cake and they trying to eat it too. You gotta the market gotta be corrected, brother. The contracts are too big. Basketball is wearing you down. It ain't like when Mike came out of college and he was just able to go boom 82, boom 82. These players are, bro, they playing in 10 years, the motherfuckers that's gonna be in the league, they gonna already have about 40,000 miles. Like not even, let's be realistic. They're going to have about 20,000, 50,000 additional hours of basketball played on their bodies versus the guys that came in the 80s and the 90s and early 2000s. You got high school ball, you got AAU travel, you got district ball, you got college. You're playing the game so their bodies, y'all shit like, you see some meat, that motherfucker falling off the bone? That's their ligaments. Y'all motherfuckers tripping. Y'all, I get it. You want to try to play 82 games. It doesn't work like that no more. Your body can't take it. Y'all gotta cut this. Y'all, the only way for y'all to be getting y'all money, you gotta cut the games down. If you cut the games down, you gotta take a step back from the bag. Players, that's I'm rambling. What you got, bro?
I know you always been on that stance of cutting games, and that's why I sent that video. We know it's not gonna happen, bro.
It is gonna happen. Who the fuck is we? Whoever the fuck we is, now whoever the fuck we is and y'all, fuck y'all, cause we over here, we ain't standing on that shit. Cut the games down.
Once again, because I remember we had this debate. You said cutting the games, technically they're not losing money because they're getting stuff from other stuff. But
that ain't what I said.
No, they're getting like other endorsements and all that other stuff. But at the end of the day, you still technically are losing money. That's the problem. I don't see an owner agreeing to it, saying, "Hey, let's cut it to 60. Let's cut the season to 65, and let's do additional money where money comes from TV." That stuff comes from TV. The less games on TV, the less money we get. That's just how it works. I don't see people. I just don't see them agreeing to that. I don't see the players probably agreeing to that because that's less money in their pockets. Why would you do that? What are we writing down?
Fuck you, bet that I'm writing for, nigga. I'm taking notes on your goof ass.
I know.
That's what I'm doing.
You got the right. You writing something?
Okay, I made a bar chart for your ass.
That's fine.
So, as you can see, can you see that motherfucker? All right, you got profit. You got profit. This is the line of profit. We in profit now, right? Anything above this line, we already got our money back and we making money. We in profit, right? So this is where we are at. This is where we at currently. We right here. We right here with profit. We right here with profit, right? We right here. We making hella money. Hella money. But the problem is you're making so much money. The players that the people want to pay to see the tickets to see ain't playing. So boom. So okay, we being greedy. We being greedy. Now we're gonna go down to here. You see where we at? We at this line. You see, we still above profit. We still above profit. Now, understand that if I'm in profit, I'm in profit. I'm not losing money. What I'm doing is, if I'm profiting and I'm not making the same high amount of profit that I was, but I'm still profiting, I am not making maximum optimization profit. I am not losing money. I'm simply just not making at the highest caliber that I was, but I'm still up.
But why would you not want to make it at the highest you can, though?
Okay, I got an answer for you. If you go to pay tickets to go see the Pacers, and you just found out that Siakam is resting from a hamstring injury and Tyrese Halliburton ain't playing from rest, are you still paying to go see that game?
Yeah, probably, most likely.
That's you, right? Boom. Now we got 100. Now we got 100 NBA fans. How many? What's the percentage? What's the percentage of fans that are not going because of that?
I would say, if any percentage, I would probably say 30 or maybe 40% won't go.
Okay. So that means 30 to 40%. So that's a good number. So boom, let's say 30 to 40%. But let's say we get the gains is, damn, they got more rest. Their bodies feel better. Now you get a game, you got Tyrese and you got Pascal Siakam playing Pacers. What's the chances? Which game do you want to pay to see?
The game with Tyrese and Pascal.
Okay. And the only way to get that game is to make sure these bodies are well rested and people pay to see the goddamn tickets to tune into the game to watch. Like tonight, we got a cross-country classic. Celtics versus Lakers. Oh, AD not playing. Oh, Bron not playing. Oh, we get to see D'Lo. Oh, we get to see Austin Reeves. I'm so excited to see Austin Reeves versus Jason Tatum. If I go to LA and the motherfucker told me LeBron James and AD finna play the Celtics, nigga, fuck what else we doing? We going to the game. Oh, wait, you said AD and Bron ain't playing? No, it's cool. I'll catch you another time on the LA. How do you get that to happen? How do you get that?
I got a question.
I know you got a damn question. I got the answers, but it don't matter. You never understand the answers.
So if I can get a contract with $200 million,
right?
You lower the games. So basically, my max is gonna probably be 120. Mm-hmm. Aren't you still losing money though?
No.
How are you not losing money?
You're not losing money. No, you're not.
How? How are you not losing money though?
How? Tell me how you are. You know the burden. You know the burden of proof falls on the one making the accusations. Okay. Fuck you mean you can't? It's your turn. Tell me how you not make. Tell me how you not making money.
You interrupted
Man, quit crying, nigga. Come on, damn.
What's wrong with you?
Once
again, the money comes from TV ratings, right?
I don't know. Tell me.
Yes, the money. How these players get their money is from TV ratings.
Okay.
So the less games on TV, the less money these players get. That's how it works. You're going to lose money at the end of the day.
No, your ass don't understand. You whatever the hell you went to school for, it didn't. You ain't take a single goddamn business class. I damn sure know. I remember your grade in statistics. I definitely understand why you got that motherfucking grade right now. What grade I got in statistics? What grade you think I got?
A C?
Hell no, you ain't getting no C. You got a D.
How you gonna tell me I got a C?
I remember you got a D. You got a D. Man, pull your transcript up.
No, why would I pull it up?
Sheldon, I got a fucking B+ in statistics.
That's fine. You're probably smarter than me in math. That's fine.
That's beyond fucking math, brother. Listen, brother. If I'm smarter than you in this shit, trust me, Sheldon. What you're saying is incorrect. Listen, bro. Remember the motherfucking exercise with the push-ups. Trust your fucking partner. I'm telling you, what you're saying is not right. Because I can always ask you the question of, okay, so you get a game, more games. What if we get a game in fucking April? It's April 15th. We got the Portland Trailblazers who won. Let's say they're at 15 right now. They've won 16 games. Now we got them going against Detroit, who won 12 games in April. Jay Navi ain't playing. Cade Cutting ain't playing. Jalen Duran ain't playing. We got motherfucking old boy that I don't know what the fuck. He ain't got no shot to save this fucking Killian. I can't shoot to save my fucking life. Hayes going against Anthony always banged up motherfucking Simons. He ain't playing. Jeremy Grant ain't playing. Scoot ain't playing. You telling me it's game 75? Who the fuck watching that shit on TV?
A lot of people.
Ain't nobody watching that shit. I'm turning that shit the fuck off. They might as well take that game off the damn schedule.
Who are you? You're just one person. Who are you?
I'm one person, but I'm pretty sure I can just go ahead and ask you, if there are 1,000 people watching, if there are 1,000 people, how many people turn the game off?
The NBA makes $2.7 billion per season from NBA TV.
Not from games like that. Not from the motherfuckers. You ain't making no fucking $2 billion watching the Trailblazers and Pistons.
You're still losing though. That is my whole point. That's my point. So you're saying if they make 2.7, if you're making $2.7 billion from TV per season and you lower the games from the TV, you're losing money. Yes, it might not be that much, but my point is, at the end of the day, you're still losing money.
Brother, no.
Yes, you are.
Sheldon. Okay, if you're losing...
Okay, wait, hold on. Wait. Because you interrupted me, so I'm going to interrupt your way.
Go ahead.
And how come they haven't lowered the games yet then? They had 2 times to do this.
Because the fucking players don't want to give up some fucking money. They're greedy.
But the players agreed to this new rule.
They probably had their hand forced. Have you ever coerced a motherfucker before? You ever coerced a motherfucker before? You ever said, hey, take this drink? Hey, now they said yes. Now, bro drunk, now he didn't say yes to a deal. When CJ got high and y'all finessed him in fantasy, y'all coerced him.
If I'm an NBA player, I don't want to lose money. I want to get the maximum value. If I have a chance to get this 270, I don't want to lose. I don't want my contract to be 140.
Okay.
I don't want that.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
I got some motherfucking numbers and statistic math to action.
You hurt a lot, buddy.
I don't care. It's 2 people watching. I'm gonna calm down on the language. Okay, let me say this, Sheldon.
That's not.
If it costs me $50 to make a shirt, and I sold amount of shirts today, I made a profit of I made $150. I made $150. How much profit is that?
Wait, hold on. You said you bought a shirt for $50?
It costs $50 to make a shirt.
Okay.
I sold some shirts. I made $150. What's my profit?
How much? How many shirts did you sell?
It don't matter. I say it costs $50. I made $150. What's my profit?
What you made? $100?
I made $100 profit. Okay.
Dang.
Okay. Tomorrow, Friday, it cost me $50 to make a shirt. Today, I made $90. I made $90. What's my profit?
What, 40?
Did I lose money?
Yeah, for this day. It's just this one day. Now let's go on through the years though.
If 1 + 1, if Johnny had 1 apple and he gave you, oh my God.
You think you know every fucking thing, bro.
I don't think I know everything. Nigga, listen to me. It costs $50 to make the shirt. It costs $50 to make a shirt, right? I made $90. What's my profit?
You just said you made $40.
If the shirt costs $50 to make and I made $150, what's my profit?
$100.
On what day did I lose money?
Not this day. Not those
What?
2 days. But what if you don't? But what if you don't make shit? What if
That
you don't
ain't.
do
I
it?
ain't asked that. I ain't asked that. Don't act like the NBA ain't never had a game and didn't nobody tune in to that bitch.
Come on,
Don't do
bro. Be
that. Don't do
serious.
that. That's how business work.
Be serious, bro.
You, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
What you gonna say? I'm an idiot because you know you like to use that word a lot. What? That's what you
I'm
gonna
not
say.
gonna call you. I'm just gonna say, bro, you got my blood pressure going high, bro. You got my shit up there,
You're still
gang.
losing money, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Do I like it? I'm gonna end it right here. Do I see
Dear
them? Do I
basketball
see them?
gods,
Do I see them? Do I
please
see
help my
them
brother.
lowering the games? No time soon. No time soon. Maybe I'll say this: when the next CBA comes up, could they go back and look at it? Probably. But do I really see it happening? Doubt it, because they want to make their money. No owner gonna freaking say let's lose less money. What the hell? Come on now, bro. Be serious. Be serious. Like, come on, bro. You know that. But what the topic was, these players just don't want to lose out on their money. And they're seeing that we just saw Joel get hurt. And now people are saying, "Oh, this rule is dumb. The former MVP could potentially lose the MVP." I was already not skeptical on the rule, but I was like 65 games. I was like, I don't know about that
Isn't
type of.
it? Isn't it even already in the contracts written that there's an excuse made already for injuries resulting in the player not being able to play? The 65 rule minimum only goes into effect for players that's resting or out games for situations that isn't medical. So
No,
this whole
but he's hurt, so this counts.
no. It's already in the contract saying that the players in pushing this narrative is just the folks talking around basketball to get the topic to going and running about some shit that ain't really there. It's just a narrative. It doesn't exist. It's not real. If you read through it, you already see the damn issue they talking about don't exist. They only making a plea and a bargain to try to change your mind, to get you to think a certain way. But the fact it's 82 games a season, I'm telling you right now, as someone that watches basketball, I don't fucking want an 82 game season anymore in basketball. I don't. Just extend the quarters. Add 4 or 5 minutes to each quarter and cut 82 games the fuck out.
That's not gonna happen.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. That's my prediction.
Before I was interrupted, once again, Joel, he can only miss. He's gonna miss tonight, so he can only miss 4 games. And now everybody is upset about it. I mean, he hurt, and they were saying how he was forcing himself with all the backlash, saying, "Oh, you dodging Jokic in Denver, yada yada yada." But if you watch that game on Tuesday, you could tell that man was hurt. I ain't gonna lie. He moved so slow. It looked like he couldn't do anything. He was not his usual self. And then Tyrese Halliburton, he has missed a lot of time, and now he could potentially not be all NBA. And we know he's going to deserve. We know he deserves to be an all NBA. I think he can only miss 3 more games now. He's probably not going to play every game. I doubt it. I think he's not going to reach the 65 minimum. So now, I'm not saying they'll revisit it in this summer about the new rule, but I think they should. Honestly, I would like them probably say maybe 60 games, maybe change it to 60. That's what I would like.
That you can't miss 60 games?
What? No, from 65 to 60. So that
What
would
you,
be what, 22 games? You can only
wait,
miss 22 games.
but wait. So you saying
Change it from the 65 game minimum so you can only play six. So you can play 60 games instead of playing 65. Damn, my head.
so you want them? So you okay? So you okay with all the rest and load management?
Are they? Who's really low managing? I
They
think
not this.
everybody's legit hurt.
No. This season, you seen it went away. You seen this season that it definitely went down. And then when you see that one guy, Jack Vaughn, head coach of the Nets, and when we was in a group chat, and I say he broke the rule, he gonna get fined, and you said no,
Now,
he's not. He didn't break
now
the rule.
I'll say this. I'll say this. I didn't know. I just found this out yesterday. I didn't know that you had to play 15 minutes. At least I think it's 20 minutes in a game. If they would have played 20 minutes and they would have taken them out, I would have said, I mean, I don't care. But yeah, Y'all said, well, he didn't get fined. The Nets got fined.
He got fined in the organization got fined.
No, it was the Nets.
Okay, well, peep this. Yo, woulda, coulda, shoulda, what. That shit didn't happen. The reality of the fact of the matter is, you said he wouldn't get fined because you didn't think he broke the rules. I said no. From this standpoint, it looked like he looked at the rules. He knew what it was. He tried to play it real safe and get away with it. I say no. That right there is a lack of integrity. The brother's gonna get fined. He didn't get fined like you said. The organization did. So I'm telling you right now, Sheldon, and I'm only saying that to back up my accountability, my integrity, for whatever it's worth, that you letting these players get away with 60 games is not good business. It's not good basketball. It's not.
So
next topic.
So like, come on now. I just think I think it should just lower it. Just make them play 60. Or maybe change maybe different like awards. Well, not awards, but like all NBA and say the MVP and the defensive player of the year. Maybe that should be a different like game limit. Maybe they should change it like that at least. Because some of these players should deserve all NBA and they're not gonna get it because they are hurt. Like Joel, he's not gonna be on all NBA and he's second best center in the league. Second top 5 player in the league, and he's probably not going to get it. Tyrese been one of the best point guards in the league, and he's probably not going to get it because he's been hurt because of a 65 game limit.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't give a fuck about the misery of the rich. I don't give a fuck about the misery of the rich. I love basketball. I'm sorry you guys getting hurt.
Calm down on the cursing.
Huh?
Thought you said you was gonna calm down on the cursing.
My bad. My blood
You
pressure.
just like your cousin Trail. Can't stop.
Dang boy, you sound like somebody's baby mama.
Tarts.
You sound just like somebody. You act just like your daddy. But look, I'm gonna say this. The misery of the rich. I don't care, bro. Because at the end of the day, the game needs to keep moving. The only thing that's consistent upon anything in humanity, the most consistent thing, is change. The game needs to change. First of all, Joel Embiid came in the league, broke his foot. Boom. No problem with that. That shit happened. I mean, the incidents happen. Then you go on. And it was just always been a problem with like the guys you want to see that getting hurt, that getting injured. What's going on? Like, are they taking care of their body? Are they exercising? It's just not fair to the fans. It's like, I know you guys are putting in your all, but there needs to be true transparency about what your health is. And I get it. You're allowed to keep that private to yourself. But there are some things in your job occupation that needs to be disclosed. If you have mental illnesses, I would like to know that if you want to be a police officer. If you have a series of injuries and you have a frail body, I would like to know that before you become like the star of the league. The same way that a team would say, I don't know if we should draft Michael Porter Jr., man. He just got surgery on his back. It's the same transparency y'all need to show to the fans. Like, why am I buying season tickets if Ben Simmons ain't even going to play? Why I'm tuning into the game tonight and Bron ain't even playing? Why y'all even doing promotions? Sweat-free bet. Celtics versus Lakers. Bron ain't even playing. Like, that ain't fair to the fans, man. And I think it's gotten to the point where you like, man, I want them to get their money. I want them to get you rooting for the rich. You rooting for the rich. They got enough already. You don't need to be sad for people that's making million. He could have made 150 million. Now he only making 120 million. You said about that? You said about that?
To a person that deserves it, yeah. I mean, Tyrese won't get it. He won't get all NBA, and he's going to lose out on some money in the future. So,
he still got a chance to keep playing basketball, though, right?
Yeah, but you're still losing money, bro, right?
Yeah, here you go. We're not going back into that.
Exactly.
You know where I stand. There's no exactly my point. Your point is that they're losing money. My point is that how could you be losing money if you're in profit? We understand each other. Yeah. So who will win a ring first? SGA or Ant-Man? Take the floor.
No, you go first.
Who's gonna win ring first? SGA or Ant-Man? I don't think either one of them wins a ring. Actually, to tell you the truth, I think they're just some of those players like that's just high caliber offensive players and good on defense that you love and you root for them to get a ring, but they just won't get it. Kind of remind me of the same storyline of Lamar Jackson. I would have loved if Lamar Jackson would have went on and beat Patty. I love Pat Mahomes, but he got 2 rings already, brother. I want to see Lamar get it. And I think they follow that same storyline. Like, if they get a ring, I don't think it's because they're a franchise piece anymore. I think it's going to be like a DeAndre Jordan, Reggie Jackson type thing, Matt Barnes type thing. Like, they were integral part for a team at the end of their career, and they got it done. Because honestly, SGA, he's a great player, but right now, even if you these teams currently, these organizations, they can't figure out a way to stop hurting themselves. They draft like you get OKC. OKC drafts so good that they don't even know what to do with their players. They get to that point where it's like, the only way for us to move on and get to the next step for our players to get to that better step is we got to trade one of them away. You had Katie, Westbrook, and Harden. It got to the point where it was like, we can't pay Harden. I don't want to pay him the extra meal for KD to reach his ceiling. We need one of them to be gone, either Harden or Westbrook. They let Harden go, and it's like these teams never figure out how to make it work with what they got. So you get Karl Anthony Towns and you get Ant. Karl Anthony Towns was a great number one pick. I mean, he's not as good as Ant as we see, but you got the type of players on your team that teams try to trade and create that situation. The Pacers have to trade to create a Pascal and a Tyrese situation. But the narrative would be so different if they drafted both of them. It would be one of them got to go. They got to get some other pieces back. These teams, these organizations, SGA, and neither one of them would get in my eyes, neither one of them would get a ring because their organization does not know how to win. They're not the Spurs. The Spurs have been the only team that were able to draft players, build them up, and win with what they got. We saw the Warriors trap. It sucked. And now we seeing them. They're talking about trading Josh Giddey. They can't make it work. They're talking about trading Karl Anthony Towns. They can't make it work. Neither one of them will win a ring. They won't be wearing those jerseys if they do. What you got?
So let me actually answer the question. Who I think will win a ring first? I would probably go with Ant-Man because I think his ceiling might be higher than SGA. And like you said, he's probably better, he's probably better than Cat as of right now. Cat was the best at one point and comes in last what's we in year? We in year 4. Last 4 years, he was good, became really good, almost damn near almost to the superstar level. I think they will put more pieces around him to actually help him get to that championship. If that is probably trading Cat, probably. I think they can win a championship with Cat. SGA, they're one trade away. They're one trade away from actually probably competing for a championship. They're one trade away. I think if they do make a significant trade, they could get there. But I just think Ant's ceiling on the defensive end, he's not as this like elite like the scorer as SGA because it's really just SGA. Not like it's just him by himself, but it's just SGA. Like he's the only guy we can go to. I feel like if it was just Ant on his team, he could probably average 32, but he got Cat on his side. So we know that's probably not gonna happen. I just think they could surround them better because we saw what Timberwolves did. They did trade for Gobert. Yeah, we didn't see what we thought. What they doing now is what we thought last year. They got hurt, and now we seeing it. So I do think,
Cat.
Huh?
They didn't have Cat. He missed like 60 games, 70 games.
Exactly. So we thought what they were doing this year is what was they were gonna do last year. With the two big lineup, you got the defensive players, you got the steady point guard, and you got Ant-Man taking the next step. I think he will win a ring first. And I still got him as probably the best shooting guard in the league. That's just me. But OKC is close. OKC is really close. They're close. And they will get rid of Josh Giddey. They will get rid of him.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. I mean, they know what they're doing, but right now they reached a point where it's just they don't know how to get to the next step of creating greatness.
I feel like they just don't want to. They don't know who to trade for. Like you do got all these players. Like there's a lot of good players in the league. We do got all these draft picks, but is this player worth trading these draft picks? I feel like that's what it is. Because what is the point of getting all these draft picks? You ain't gonna trade for nobody. Like, is Lauri Markkanen worth? Let's just say 3 first-round picks. Is he worth that? Okay, they probably think he's not worth 3. So they like, yeah, we're not gonna do this. Is Siakam, is he worth 3 first-round picks?
Yes.
They probably think he's not. So they just don't know. They just don't. I feel like they just don't think these certain players are worth it. Paul George, is he worth 4 first-round picks?
2.
2? Okay. They probably think he worth probably 2. So they're like, okay, let's go for Paul George. Paul George isn't available. If he was available, I think they would pull the trigger. That's just what I think with them.
So I got a question for you. So you talked about the Wolves and putting the right pieces around Anthony Edwards, and I know you probably gonna need a little bit more time and pull up some rosters and stuff. But it's when I think about this team, it's like, what more pieces do you need around him? You have you. So I'm saying, what more pieces do you need around him? You have 2. You got the Twin Towers, Rudy, Cat, who's low key a hybrid big. You got Nas Reed, another like Charzillion hybrid big. Jaden McDaniel, great defender. You got plenty of other wing defenders, good wing defenders as guards, and you got a vet guard, and Mike Conley, who's certified solid. It's like, what more?
They need another consistent scorer. Because Mike Conley is not giving you what he did in Memphis. He's not giving you that. Like, if Mike Conley was giving you 16, 17 points consistently, I don't think they would need nothing. But he doesn't give you nothing.
When you say like they need another consistent scorer, from how it works and what they're most likely going to get back, that consistent score that you're talking about is a Jordan Clarkson, is a Terry Rozier, it's a Tyler Hero, it's a who's another consistent scorer, a Colin Sexton. Those guys, this is what happened. They get that guy, they get that piece, and then the question becomes, does this move the needle? And then the question is, how the hell you like? No, it doesn't move the needle. People are like, it's a good trade. We got to see what it is. It's a great system. We got to see what the coach able to do with it. You get these scenarios, you get these guys that they say they need. Right now, it sound good, but when you get them, you find out, damn, it just ain't it. Honestly, there's nothing that these teams need. These teams don't need anything else. These teams, what they need to do is they need to hold what they got. They need to stop changing horses in the middle of the race. Let these guys just go out there, ball, learn, find the right coach, find the right system for them to buy into, spirit, believe in themselves, and get it done. You don't need anything else.
What's going to be the problem with the Timberwolves in the playoffs? What do you think is going to be their biggest problem?
It's going to probably closing games out. It's gonna get to the point where you're gonna see Anthony Edwards, the same problem that he had. They beat OKC the last game, but the one before that, he didn't look like face of the league. He didn't look like the one we are rooting for. He didn't look like, oh, this guy got it. He didn't look like Mike. He looked like Jimmy Butler in the regular season. He looked bad. So that's what's gonna happen. The guy that you're depending on, and then the second guy, Karl Anthony Towns, he don't got the grit. He don't got the hardness. He don't got it. That playoffs require come here. He need a little bit of that Draymond in him. And then you got Rudy. Rudy's gonna do what Rudy's gonna do, but he's gonna always catch flack. He's not an offensive player. He's a defensive anchor. You got Cat who simply don't got the toughness, because I seen him in the playoffs. It's not a threat. And you got Anthony Edwards. He needs a little bit more time in these clutch, crazy, high moment series. They don't have a closeout game 6. They don't have the closeout games. They don't have a closeout game 7 mentality. They don't have it. They just don't have that yet. And you can't trade for it. You can't buy it. You grow it inside of you. You create it. There's nothing out there you could trade for to get it. To get that.
If they can get rid of some of them bench players.
And bring in who? Who do they bring in?
I'm saying, like, I'm not saying it's gonna happen. But if they could bring in a Jordan Clarkson, because I'm looking, Cat and Ant-Man, they the only ones that average 20. Guess who the third leading scorer is?
Probably Jay McDaniel.
It's Rudy Gobert with 13 points. This basically is like the Warriors, but just somebody's just way better than Clay. This is the same thing, bro. This is the problem, and it's the same thing with the Warriors. They don't have another consistent scorer. I do agree, though, closing games will be a problem. But having somebody else, because when Ant-Man, like yesterday, he only scored 9 points. yes, they did play the Mavericks with no Luka and Kyrie. So you're going to beat them no matter what. But when it comes to like saying the Nuggets, Suns, Clippers, whoever, somebody else got to come along the ride with you, bro. It can't just be Cat and Ant-Man only giving me 20-something and then Jaden McDaniels. I thought Jaden McDaniels on the scoring side would take a little bit better leap, but he hasn't. He's only giving me 10 points per game. That's not good enough. You're a great defender, but I see there are some games when he shows he has the offensive capabilities to probably get 20, but he hasn't shown it. Jordan Clarkson or Colin Sexton, they have shown me they can get me 20 points. Now, will they trade for them? Doubt it. But if they could get somebody like that, I think that can go a long way. Because for a team that has the top-rated defense, you're only bottom 20. You're only in the 20s in offense, though. So that means basically you are winning by defense, and you always be talking about we're moving in an era where you need offense. Offense is gonna win. So if they don't have offense, how are you gonna win then?
Can't win. We already seen the championship team trade away their defense for offense. We seen the championship team.
They not trading away them. They not trading away like the Jaden McDaniels. That ain't gonna happen.
If the Bucks traded away Drew Holiday, and they believe that they could shit whatever defense. I ain't gonna hold you. I think their defense is gonna get a lot better. That dude that was coaching them, that's a different topic. But I think their defense gonna finally hit that mediocre average. But with dude, it wasn't that. But I do think though, like if you see the championship team, they won. They traded away Drew Holiday. Them teams, if y'all scared, if they not scared to trade Drew, and y'all scared to trade some guys that y'all love, y'all don't want to win for real. I'm gonna say this too. The same situation like this closeout game 7 mentality. What you think about Denver, how they developed it? Because a few years ago, I think they had that same problem. And look what they got. They pretty much
a few years ago, I don't think they really had a problem. It was just always injuries kind of messed them up. Then they have
then they blow a no, that wasn't them that blew that lead. They beat the Clippers. I just say even them.
I don't think they never had the problem. You're thinking of when obviously Jamal Murray
before Jamal, Jamal
Murray. If you want to say Jamal Murray is the closer guy, fine, but he wasn't there. So who are you going to close games with? Michael Porter Jr. He doesn't have that mentality of give me the ball, I'm going to close this out. That's not him.
I think he got the mentality for it, but he be shot chucking. That man is the new Rudy Gay.
But he's not. But Michael Porter Jr. is not going to like do ISO, take you off dribble. That ain't his game. Never been his game.
Step back three in the corner.
The year the Warriors won, Jokic and his two best players. I mean, his second and third best player. You're gonna lose. It's just gonna happen.
Yeah, for sure.
That part, yeah. I don't think they had problems. It was just always injury. They always closed it out. Even when they was in the bubble, when they faced the Jazz, they was always able to close. They was always able to close them out. Jamal Murray helped. The same thing in the against the Clippers. They was able to close it out. So I mean, yeah, not that problem. But I don't think they trade like Jaden McDaniels, who's a young player, for Jordan Clarkson. I think maybe if you give away like another like depth piece and maybe I don't even think they got draft picks, honestly. They gave them all to the Jazz.
Man, you're full of man, come on, man. Be serious, man.
I am serious.
Nah, you're not being serious, man. You're not.
How am I not being serious?
Because if this was a team with LeBron on the USA, pull the trigger, get it done, get the players, go for it. He's in his woo. You gotta win. It's win now. If this was the Lakers, you would say Jaden McDaniels, you got to go. Because honestly, D'Lo, really one of their best guys. And everybody, he got to go. We got to trade D'Lo. Trade Jaden McDaniels. Pull the trigger. Get it done. That's simple. If it was Bron, if it was anybody else, y'all wasting it. Y'all got to get it done. It's the same thing when Bron was in Cleveland the first time. Pull the trigger, man. Get it done. That's simple. I know you love them. Get them out of there.
That's the Lakers and that's the Timberwolves, different aspirations. So,
Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing when I use the analogy with the Bucks. If the Bucks willing to trade away Drew Holiday, I thought they was going to let Chris Middleton go. If the Bucks were willing to trade, Chris Middleton's about to be gone this summer.
No. I'll say this: if they didn't sign Chris Middleton to that extension, if let's just say he was already on the team, I think they do trade him, but since they signed to the extension, they can't trade him.
Yeah. So I'm saying if you see championship teams trading away somebody that's just said in the interview, man, I can't wait to see my jersey up there in them Raptors. And next day he gone, and you don't want to let my boy Jamie.
Please don't tell me you're talking about Lonzo, bro. Please.
Drew Holiday said that. Drew Holiday said I could see myself as being a Buck fella.
The only one available. He was literally the only guy available.
Let me finish my soliloquy, brother, so it can all tie together. I'm just saying, bro, if you see a championship team, Drew Holiday getting traded, you don't need to be trying to hold on to Jaden McDaniels. Pull the trigger, get it done. But what'd you say? You say about Lonzo and Drew?
No, I thought that's what you was going to say, Lonzo. But you saying it was Drew. Talk about Raptors, seeing my jersey in the Raptors. No, I don't think they trade Jaden McDaniels. I think if anything, they get away some of them weak players like a Shake Milton and whatever draft picks they got left. Do I think it happens? No. I think they probably don't really make a move. They probably just stay where they're at.
Hey, if this was the Lakers, would you say trade Jaden McDaniels?
Would I say trade Jaden McDaniels? No, because he's actually a really good defender, better than like Cam Reddish and all of them. Yes, I would not do that. I would not trade him. He actually plays legit defense. He's one of the best defensive players in the league.
Cap.
I'm not capping.
Cap. Because only thing you would be saying
Who's more valuable?
You ain't even let me finish.
Jaden McDaniels or Cam Reddish and Taurean Prince?
I'm going to answer your question after I finish. Cap. Because the only thing you'll be talking about is, oh my God, I get it, you play defense, but you got to give Bron something. The role players, y'all got to step up. Y'all got to do your job. Jared Vanderbilt, man, like he unplayable on the offense side. So, yeah, to answer your question, Jaden McDaniels, boom, he the guy over whoever the hell guys you said.
Offense. But he got good defense, though. I never said let him go. I said Taurean Prince and Cam Reddish can go. D'Lo, I always said that he was going to be the scapegoat regardless.
I'll trade Jared Vanderbilt. I said it over the summer. Get him out of there. He's a liability. What he bring on defense ain't worth it. He ain't worth it. It's not worth it.
I'd rather keep Jared Vanderbilt than Cam Reddish and freaking Taurean Prince.
They do
nothing. And Cam is hurt. And Taurean Prince doesn't do anything. All he do is shoot threes. Shit, barely do that.
Man, Cam a vagabond.
I'd rather keep Jared Vanderbilt. Me personally.
Cam a vagabond, man. Man, he a vagabond.
Like, no, I'm not getting rid of Jaden McDaniels, probably our best defender. Not doing that. And I think that's why Jared Vanderbilt ain't gone. Because he probably their second best defender on the team. Besides AD. He probably their second best. That's why I ain't heard Vanderbilt in no trade talks. The only person I hear is D'Lo. And D'Lo, Austin Reeves, they want to keep him. D'Lo and Austin Reeves are kind of the same, but they really not. They just value Austin Reeves more than D'Lo.
Because he's younger, probably.
D'Lo, he was always gonna be the scapegoat. Regardless, it doesn't matter. He plays bad. They gonna go right at him. He plays good. We praise him. It's gonna happen.
He played good. I had him for 4 threes on my ticket. I had him for 20. He can't get me 20. Fuck, you got 19, 18 points for with only 2 shot attempts. I'm talking crazy. Not you, because you're a Bron fan. You just root for the Lakers. But man, the Lakers organization, man, the fan base around them, they treat D'Lo so bad. They treat him so bad. I wish he would have stayed with the Nets that one year, man. I loved him when it was him, Karis LeVert, Jared Allen. They were
If you had to get Kevin Durant, you was gonna do that. Of course, something for him. Yeah. They got something. This is not a topic. This isn't a topic. This is just something real quick.
Man, it's basketball, brother. You ain't gotta always say that.
A player that I think the Thunder should get, who's maybe on the cheap. I would say they should go get Kelly Olynyk.
Yeah,
I think he helps to an extent. I just wanted to put that out there. I think they should go after him.
But Kelly Olynyk is the how you got Charizard, Charizillion, Charmander. He's the Charmander of Lauri Markkanen. He's the Charmander. You got Dirk.
Charmeleon.
Charmeleon. That's the middle one, right?
Yes.
Charmeleon. That's Lauri, and then Charmander is Dirk.
It's who?
Dirk.
Dirk? Oh, Dirk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess.
I ain't gonna. Hey, we should really start doing that. Get the pictures of the Pokemon and put the players and stuff. The Charmander, the Charmeleon, the Charm. Hey, that'd be raw. Because it's a couple of other players like that. Everybody knows Sengun and Sabonis.
We could do that. That would be actually decent.
Because I feel like DeMar DeRozan. It's somebody else. I'd be like, damn. I'd be like DeMar, Chris Middleton, and somebody else.
You could put Kawhi.
Who? Oh my God! Yup! Charmander is Kawhi, Charmeleon is DeMar, and Charmander is Chris Middleton. Oh my fucking God! Yup, that's the one. I'd be like, man, he remind me of somebody.
Yeah, you can put Kawhi in there.
Yeah.
All right, this is the last topic. How many superstars in the league and what actually makes a superstar? Because I was watching Gilbert Arenas' podcast and he was talking about how it's megastar, superstar, and stars. He said Giannis isn't a superstar. He said Jokic isn't a superstar. He said they're stars, but they're not superstars. He said there's only two megastars. He said that's LeBron and that's Curry. He said those are the two megastars. And he said people on the cusp, like they're in the lane of becoming a megastar, is Ja, Anthony Edwards, and probably Luka. So what?
Wait. To becoming a megastar, they on the cusp?
They're on the cusp of becoming a megastar.
So he said they're superstars.
They're megastars, superstars, and stars.
And then Giannis and Jokic are just stars?
He didn't say they were superstars.
But the guys that he calls superstars don't even have MVPs versus the other guys.
Hey man, look, that's what he said. I think
that sounds like that's what Mama said.
Not this episode today, but you can go check out the last episode. That's what he said.
How you win the MVP and you're not a superstar?
I think it goes with the personality perspective. I think that for him at least, I think that plays a part. Me personally, I feel like you can have the personality, but your play shows more. Jokic is a superstar. I don't care what anybody says.
I think he's beyond. I think honestly, he's beyond a superstar. I think
Giannis is a superstar. Luka is a superstar. Like the stars, Anthony Edwards. If you want to say he's a star, that's fine. Devin Booker, he's a star. Who else? Who else I think of off the top of my head? Tyrese Halliburton. He might be on the cusp. Shai Gilgeous. He's really a superstar, I guess. He's really on the cusp of becoming a megastar. Real talk, because he has the personality. He has the personality, and then we see him all with all the clothes. He always got a different fit on. So I think that plays a part into his megastarness.
Boy, you funny as hell.
So you don't think having like good fits plays a part?
No, that shit don't got none of
not one lick of don't get not 1%.
No.
That plays 0%.
No. Let me ask you this. Was Tim Duncan ever a superstar?
I think he was a superstar.
Was he a megastar?
No, he wasn't a mega. Not a megastar.
So what you just asked about clothes and personality, what does Tim Duncan have with any of that? Like, does Tim Duncan have any of that? First of all, what is Timmy? No,
he doesn't have that.
You don't need it. Does Dirk have any of that?
He's a superstar. I'm saying he's on the cusp of becoming a megastar.
But does Dirk have any of that personality stuff you said?
No. Is Dirk a megastar?
Dirk was a superstar.
Well, was he a megastar?
No.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I think
the personality don't really matter.
Because of the personality, I think it's gonna help him, but it's definitely his play.
Who's a megastar with a personality? Who's a megastar with a personality?
You said what?
Who's a megastar with a personality?
It's only two.
But who? Which one of them have personality?
If I had to pick between which one, probably say Bron.
And Bron personality is that nigga be lying. Bron, why you be lying? And then you got Bron don't be knowing the lyrics to the songs. Like,
is his personality handing him? No.
He ain't. You know, it's a difference between like being funny and not knowing you funny. And like, it's like, man, he funny. He just funny without even knowing or really trying. Like, Bron he accidentally funny. Like when he came in, he had all the commercials funny. But I think nowadays we don't really know LeBron. We don't really know LeBron. We get the facade. We get the image of what he want us to see. But I think when he first came in, we was like, oh, he playful. He be at the WWE games, with WWE's events with the phone. He be trying to freestyle and stuff. But it's like now we don't. You get. I think when I look at Big Bro, I'm like I feel like Brian. His team so good they created an image of what I think he do. But I don't think that's who he really is. I ain't gonna hold you. And Steph. I don't really know Steph either. The commercials, the CarMax, I don't really know. I know more about Aisha personality than Steph. Steph don't really give me any real true, like, I can't evaluate or read him. Even in the press conferences, it's just like he's so well media trained, you can't pick up on anything.
I think it's since he changed the game, that makes him a megastar.
But he ain't got personality, though. You can't read him. Mike got personality. Michael Jordan, Kobe, them personalities. But it's like your game gotta match it. My bad, I ain't mean to keep talking of you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was just saying he just got the shoes. He got the shoes.
Not even Mike got the
Curry got the shoes too. LeBron got the shoes. I think that helps to extend.
I ain't never feel them Kobe, them Curry shoes, boy.
I don't wear them.
Boy, I wear Kyrie's. But with Mike personality, it's straight. I want to gamble. What a look at. What bet on it. It's the man. I get the ball. It's so domineering, so competitiveness. But it didn't matter because you could get guys who they're just as competitive, just as like Patrick Beverly, but it don't help his game. Jimmy Butler personality, it don't help his game. Grant Williams, great personality.
A decent amount of commercials.
I mean, yeah, Grant Williams, but like none of that stuff helped their game. Grant Williams is funny. Grant Williams is a well-articulated, funny, this is who I am, carry myself, humble guy. But it don't help him it don't help people rank him higher. Who else? And it don't, I mean, the personality, you love it, but it don't really. Paul George, we just learned who Paul George was with the podcast. We didn't know who Paul George really was. Didn't help his game.
I don't think they're a megastar though. I don't think Paul George is a megastar.
I don't think if you talking about megastars, I feel like we talked about this last week already, but it's just like the reason why, like, beyond loving Michael Jordan is like, you know what Mike about. Mike about winning and being the best you could be. And that translates to a lot of things outside of sports. So like that. But like Bron, I don't really like Brian translate like on the outside of basketball. He translates to like carrying yourself in the highest manner and helping others, like doing the right thing. And, not ever really making mistakes or embarrassing your family or your people. With Curry, outside of basketball, I guess love God, let your wife be tripping, but you still hold it down anyway. I don't really know them outside of basketball.
There are superstars and there are megastars. I agree with Gil. It's only two. But saying Jokic and like Giannis, they're like not.
He just hating. That nigga hating.
You can probably even say Giannis is probably a megastar now. You could say it. Because recently I've seen a lot of commercials with this dude. I've seen some commercials. I just saw that new, I think it's like a little video out with him. I saw it I think it's on Prime or something like that. It's some type of documentary, I think. He's on a commercial. I think it's with a phone. I think something like that.
Boy, you see commercials. I thought you paid for YouTube.
What?
I thought you paid for ad-free YouTube.
I said Prime.
Oh, okay. I thought you did. I was about to say, where the hell you seen commercials at?
I said Prime. No, but Jokic and Giannis are superstars. Not saying they're stars is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's not it, bro.
Yeah, but Gil. Gil. We know how Gil feel about Giannis. We know how he feel about the European players. I ain't gonna hold you. Gil is Gil. I love Gil. Gil's funny as hell. But when he be Giannis, one of my favorite players. I ain't gonna hold you. Westbrook, Giannis. Who else? One of my favorites. Kyrie, Bron. I was like, you know what I'm saying? If they hoopers and shit, he hoop on such a high elite level. If you don't like somebody, you ain't gonna ring that. That's understandable, bro. I still respect him. His analysis and breakdown of the game, but. You know how he is. He got a troll. He probably don't feel that in his heart. Like he feel like I ain't gonna hold you. If Gilbert Arenas and Giannis went 1-on-1, Giannis cooking, bro. And I like Gil. I think Gil could beat a lot of players right now currently 1-on-1. But I don't think prime Gil could beat Giannis in a 1-on-1. Nah, be serious.
Prime? Ooh.
Because Giannis is a motherfucker. Giannis is a hound. When he want to play defense, he a hound.
He don't got no bag.
He don't need a bag. When you that big, all he gonna do is just step over you. He gonna step over Gil. Giannis and Gil 1-on-1. 1-on-1s always come down to who got the better post game anyway. Well, whoever got the better post game gonna win. D Wade said that. He said, "Why would I shoot if I'm stronger than you?" He said, "Why would I do all that dribbling? I'm finna like D Wade said, boy. I ain't finna play all them games, boy. I'm finna put your little ass from this fucking post. Stop playing with me. Y'all just gonna put that man in that post. He gonna dunk on him. He gonna dunk again. He gonna dunk again, like Chris Paul said." But yeah, I ain't got nothing else.
All right. Yeah, that's it. We good.
Thank y'all boys for tuning in for watching Full Court Entertainment Podcast. As always, subscribe if you want to. We can't make y'all do nothing. It's free. You might want to do it, but I don't care. Make sure you it's over with. We gone. And like that, we gone.